Hello, let's do a morning analysis. This is my absolute favorite part of the day because I get to see what's going on in the market. I obviously check in it every now and then, but I get to spend intentional time looking at the charts and seeing exactly what's happening. I love it. I love it so much. It's where I get to see all of my studying and all of my practicing and everything being executed on. I feel like it's all in the analysis and not in, I lied. It is in the trades that you take, but it's also in your analysis. I feel like my analysis is when all the information I learned gets to come together. And if you guys did not watch my last morning analysis or something, I as we probably all know by now, I trade ICC from Trades by Sai. That's what I'm learning. I'm learning how to trade pure market structure and price action. You don't see no indicators on here. I'm not trading anything other than just purely what's on the charts. No supply and demand, no ICT, just pure market structure and price action for now. We'll see how my journey goes. But I found this little YouTube course thing from someone who trades impulse correction and continuation. Sounds rather familiar, but I'm just basically going over it and seeing how he trades and how he looks at things because he trades gold, and gold is probably what I'm struggling in the most. So yeah. Anyway, I yapped for a little bit too long, but I'm in a trade as of current, so I'm just waiting. So as we can see, I'm clearly in a trade right now. While looking at it on the 1 hour, I'm in a trade. This is the trade. I took this indication, a correction, and a continuation. And yeah, we got that correction. We got a head and shoulders. Price started reversing. I've been learning chart patterns. If you watched the Trading Diaries episodes, you would know that. I've been saying I want to understand chart patterns for the longest time, and I'm finally starting to see them clearly on the chart. But yeah, that's just really what I'm looking at the moment, is just this trade for NASDAQ. I just want to see it play out, and if it doesn't play out, that's all good. I don't really feel the need to analyze to find more entries if I'm already in a trade, if you know what I mean. But we'll see what happens. The next trade that I'll be looking at seeing is just an indication and a correction and a continuation. And then if price ends up breaking the highs, then you'll see an indication, correction, continuation. Something like that. But we're on a downtrend, so I have pretty high conviction and setup. But we'll see what ends up happening. It's on demo, as always. Not as always, but as always for NASDAQ for now, because again it's only my second week trading NASDAQ live. I mean not live. For testing, demo trading, paper trading, NASDAQ, whatever you want to call it. It's my second week, so I'm just demo trading at the moment, but yeah, I took a 1 to partials 50% out at the 1-to-1, so it's a risk-free trade, but I would like to see it go into my direction. If it doesn't, then it's not the end of the world. We'll just let price do what it wants to do. But yeah, let's go to gold, because really on NASDAQ, we just want to see the one trade that I have in play out. On gold, we missed this loss. We missed this, I didn't take an entry on this move. It never ended up hitting my entry and getting a candle close, so I didn't trade. Obviously, we're going down, which is cool, but now what are we looking for? That's what we want to see. Well, that's what I want to find out, because I'm not 100% sure. Obviously, price looks bullish until it breaks below here. But now until it breaks below this low. So if price breaks below this low, I'm going to move this over here because this is a new low. And if price breaks below here, that's when I'm going to be looking at taking potentially sells. But we'll have to see what price wants to do. Nothing is set in stone. Obviously, we got a lower high here. Overall, we do have this high. Wrong thing. We do have this high and a correction and a continuation. And then we have... Wait, I'm a freaking liar. No, we have this high here that was made, then we broke out of here, made an indication, correction, continuation. That's what this could look like. So I could end up taking another entry back when I wanted to enter it before. So I could end up taking another entry here, because then if we get obviously it won't look like that otherwise, but if we get this high, a higher low, and then push to make a higher high, and it aligns with this high that's here, I would feel pretty good entering in on that, because I wouldn't say it's particularly bearish at the moment. Again, it's not bearish until we make a new indication below here. So really the main things that I'm going to be looking for is this high and this low. If price breaks above here, then we'll be looking at taking buys. If price breaks below here, we'll be looking at that being an indication or a new indication. That's what we're targeting. Put a position there just so I can be reminded on what I'm actually looking for. But yeah, also the government reopened, so that's amazing. I'm really happy about that. But yeah, so let's journal. That was really quick. I feel like price is not too hard to read at the moment. I'm feeling definitely a lot better on gold. One thing about this other person that I'm still going to trade ICC. What I noticed about this person I'm learning, well, the person's free little course that I'm doing, little free YouTube course that I'm trying out. To be honest, so far I haven't seen anything revolutionary. The only thing that I did see him say in one of his videos, which is really good for gold, is obviously ICC. You trade like that. You got your key level here. You've got your indication, your correction. You wait for price to get back above that level. You take that continuation setup, and this would be your correction. I feel like where I struggle the most when it comes to ICC is the corrections. But then that's simply because NASDAQ, I haven't been struggling too much because NASDAQ moves like this. It moves nice and trendy. The market has, good retracements and it moves. This is like the kind of corrections that you usually experience. Well, that I've seen that you would experience on NASDAQ, and that's where the strategy works the best. But then on gold, you'll get these, which, he does the impulse correction continuation. Side by side does the indication correction continuation. Same thing at the end of the day, but the only thing is gold will do this indication. It will kind of get trapped in this range from just what I've noticed in recent price action, and then it will go indication again, go into this range, correct, indication. It'll kind of move like that, and then sometimes it'll go like this. Which, yes, this is internal structure, but it looks a little bit different. Like, I'm talking, pretend this is all on the 1 hour chart. This is what I'm talking about. This is the ICC that I'm used to trading. This is the ICC that I need to learn how to trade when I'm talking about those support and resistance breakouts. This is another version of something that I get confused about, because in this correction, because we're seeing lows being broken on the 1 hour, you could take it as it's okay, price has made that indication correction continuation. I can take a low here. Not a low, I can take a position here or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. That's just something that I learned from one of his videos, which was really insightful because it really invalidated the things that I was thinking. Anyway, I'm yapping too much now. Let's actually focus on the charts and what we're doing. I just did my trade recap for Thursday, so let's go to hello. Definitely don't need Saturday. Market is not open on Saturday. Okay. Pre-market analysis. I need to change my thing. I've had a few people say that I should try trade Bitcoin. Obviously I'm not gonna jump into Bitcoin because I haven't even traded NASDAQ live, but that's an interesting one. Interesting instrument. Haven't really thought of trading it, but low-key it could be good because then I can have a lot of versatility in the times that I'm trading around, because I don't know, obviously crypto's open 24/7, but I don't know if Bitcoin works better in New York session. I'm going to assume that it works better in New York session because every instrument kind of moves in New York. But yeah, I think with gold, I've been trying to trial trading it in Asia as well. If price action looks good on Asia, whatever looks better, Asia or New York, I'll try and catch them. I'll just have a look. I will be demo trading every single Asia trade until I feel confident. But yeah, anyway, I'm yapping. This is stuff that I should really be talking about in my Trading Diaries episode, but what was I saying that to say? I can't actually remember. Okay, we've got Gold was the most recent one that we marked up, so I'd say that it's bullish. High time frame key levels would be the indication level. Spelling error. Got the indication level, and I think it was the low. Yeah, there we go. The low. News events, we'll have a look later. It looks pretty trendy to me. Like one of the only times I said that on gold. Oh, before we move, look. See what I mean? Like I said before, we got that impulse or indication, and then we got dropping, and then another move. Do you get what I mean? Anyway. Nasdaq, we have, it looks like it's going down, so the high time frame would be bearish. Key levels is the low and lower high. News events we'll look at later. Conditions is trendy. Bias that I'm waiting for today is, I should have done that in, hold on. The bias that I'm waiting for is sells, waiting for position to play out. If there's no setup, if price doesn't break the range, max risk is demo. My bias today is buys, setups I'm waiting for the continuation. Invalidation if price doesn't give an indication, doesn't give continuation. Entry, max risk is 1%. Trade management, 1 trade a day. How am I feeling? I'm feeling pretty calm. Feeling chill. Rules to run myself, patience pays. And market always presents opportunity. My back really hurts. Not my back, my neck. Let's have a look at the news. Hello. Okay, there we go. Let's have a look. Hello. Oh, look, we got this little thing for gold right here. Supported by a weaker dollar. Interesting. We got no news apparently. Will we ever get news? I don't know. Yeah, no news until Monday. Monday will be hopefully a good day. Yeah, no, wait, I'm looking at the wrong days. What's the problem? Okay, Monday should be good with CPI coming out. Oh, it's not for freaking US, it's for freaking Canada. Anyway, we have no news. Okay, cool. That's my morning analysis. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, smash that like button. Hit that no. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys took something of value from it. I will probably speak to you guys later. I'm probably going to film a Trading Diaries episode because clearly I had a lot to yap about today. I'm going to get through that course, hopefully learn a little bit more. But yeah, I'll be interested to see what alerts get hit and if that Nasdaq trade set plays out, and I'll make sure that I let you guys know tomorrow. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great trading day, great end to your week, and I'll speak to you guys later today. Bye.